So do you somewhat?
All right, CCHA versus Apple Valley, Burnsville, Eastview Lightning. Puck drop. You have Rotunda with the Van brothers out there to start the game. CCHA comes in 2-0 in the tournament. The Lightning 0-2. And puck out of play. We'll have an early face-off here to the blocker side of the Lightning goalie. Rotunda on the draw. That one is pushed back to Thorpe. Thorpe tries to go back deep. Puck on Rotunda's stick. He loses it. And the Lightning come back the other way. They'll get the puck deep here early, and Thorpe goes back to retrieve. Thorpe with the puck along the wall. Pushed back down into the corner, where he'll be forechecked by the Lightning. Thorpe over to Dreyer. Dreyer stands, waits, looks, now gets it head to Olin Van. Van ahead to center ice, puck off the shin pads. Now Olin Van has his brother with him. Down in the corner, Olin Van tries to go back up top to Dreyer. Pass intercepted. And the Lightning come back quickly and again push the puck down deep. Lightning player will be first to the puck. They'll come up with it. Goes over to Blake Van. Blake Van tries to stick handle through. That puck turned over. And again, push the puck back behind Crosby Arnold in net. Thorpe over to Dreyer. Dreyer cross ice to Blake Van. He now skates up ice. He tries to go deep. Knocked off his stick. And the Lightning regroup again. Lightning come down in. That pass intercepted by Nickel. Nickel will skate with it. Nickel out there with Heinz and Brandt. Nickel, he tries to drop for Brandt. That intercepted back to the break. His shot blocked on the way, but he'll intercept the clearing attempt. Now here's Nickel again. Nickel with the puck. Hands off to Brandt. Brandt comes through. He has Heinz on the back door. His shot, first one, doesn't go in. But Heinz on his own rebound. Taps the puck in. And the Stormhawks strike first with 13:16 to go in the first period. Heinz scores to give the Stormhawks a 1-0 lead. There's Nickel on the faceoff. He wins it back to Wendell. The break now to Brandt. Now break and get the puck. Stormhawks look to regroup. Wendell pushes the puck up along the wall, and the Lightning will now control. Heinz on the forecheck. It's puck nearly intercepted at center ice by Brandt, and the Lightning will come in offsides at 12:57 here in the first period. So neutral zone. Neutral zone face-off as we have Kleva, Nutter, McNabb out there with Abbott and Zeltinger. Here's Abbott. He gets head to Nutter. That taken away. And the Lightning. A nice play there by Abbott and separate him from the puck. Now here's Kleva. Kleva dumps the puck in deep. And the Lightning goaltender will play it. Here comes the Lightning. They push it up. That stuck in the referee's skates at the blue line. And they now get a cross-ice pass. The Zeltinger there to break it up. Lightning players go for a change. The Zeltinger comes around the net. Passes it off to Abbott. Abbott ahead to Nutter. Nutter crosses the blue line. He'll gain the zone. He looks back for Abbott. And that pass intercepted the Lightning now on the 2-on-1. Nice save by Arnold. Rebound kicked out just wide, and Lightning will maintain possession though. Lightning right back in the side. Here's the pass. Shot off the side of the net. Now back out to the point. Another shot. That one saved by Arnold. Out front of the net. Back out to the point again. Now down along the wall. Puck jumps the stick. Lightning again maintain the zone. The pass in. And that one, Arnold kicked it out and didn't quite know where it was for a minute. But now back behind the net, where the Lightning continue to control the puck. They cycle it back down into the corner. So they continue to have possession of the puck. Abbott there. The puck now tied up back into the corner. Lightning again come away with the puck. They push out into the slot. Shot again saved by Arnold. Another shot. Another save by Arnold. Arnold having to make a flurry of saves here on this shift. Stormhawks are stuck in their own zone. And the puck finally exits the zone. And now tied up right outside the blue line. And Thorpe finally gets possession. Here now, Dreyer ahead to Rotunda. Rotunda, he loses the puck. Now into the off Rotunda skate. Puck still right there. So they go back into the zone. Lightning try to exit. Lindell gets the puck. His shot on net. Steered away by the goalie. Rotunda down into the corner. He pushes back behind the net. Well, Olin Van knew there to come up with it. And that one now skips over Thorpe stick out of the zone. Now over to Lindell. Lindell. Stormhawks regroup quickly. Here comes Blake Van. Van, he comes out wide. His shot passed through the slot. And again, the puck comes back out to the zone. And here's Thorpe. Thorpe over to Lindell. Lindell back to Blake Van. And Van again gains the zone. Brother Olin Van, he has it. And he looks back up to the point. That puck will miss Lindell and go all the way down. Arnold behind the net. Here's Lindell. Lindell head to Thorpe. Thorpe. He looks wide across to Blake Van. That one fails to connect. And the Lightning again have possession. Now here's Olin Van back behind the net. He pushes the puck. And the Lightning again push the puck back out into the neutral zone. Breaks, pass over to Lindell. Tied up along the wall. They try to push it back in deep. Intercepted by the Lightning as they look to break out once again. Here comes Lightning. They got a man crashing the net. And that puck pushed down in the corner. Nice play by DeBreak to ride his man into the wall. It's a Lightning player back up to the point. He looks now back down along the wall behind the net. Van with a nice play. With DeBreak will now push the puck up along the wall. And the Lightning push it right back behind the net, down into the corner where Lindell will play it. Lightning have a guy in the slot. His shot just wide. And Blake Van, he tries to shoot the puck down the ice. It hits the referee's skate. And Lindell now gets it out. And here's Olin Van. Van will push the puck down into the corner. And the Stormhawks will get a needed change. 8:37 to go here in period number 1. Lightning player looking to break out. Pinched by Abbott, and we're going to have an offsides here at 8:15 to go in the first period. Nickel, Heinz, Brandt out there with Zeltinger and Abbott at D. Nickel set to take the faceoff. One over the side, but the Lightning first to control the puck. Pushed out, and here's Abbott. Abbott ahead to Nickel. Nickel makes a move across the blue line. He now looks for some help. Back up top to Abbott. Abbott, he'll shoot. His shot saved by the goalie. Heinz there for another rebound. And this time denied. But another good look out front on a rebound. And with 7:57 to go, still a 1-0 Stormhawks lead. Shots on goal currently even at 5-5. Puck drop. Nickel lose the draw as Lightning come away with the puck first. They look to break out. They got numbers again as they race down the ice. That shot saved by Arnold again. Pushed out to the corner. Here's Brandt. Brandt has speed as he comes down the wall. Brandt will beat his man wide. He gets a little push on the hip and loses the puck. And Nickel there to help support. But the Lightning will get the puck back out into the neutral zone. Comes Lightning. Dreyer steps up, tries to make a play. Now puck behind the net. Guy coming right down the slot. And he will lock it in and score. Puck comes from behind the net to a guy right down the slot. And at 7:21 to go here in period number 1, we're tied at 1. Face off, playbook. Puck tied up in the skates. McNabb fishes it out. And he'll push it back. Now here's DeBreak. DeBreak looks across for Nutter. Nutter regroups, pushes the puck back. Where DeBreak will get it. Back to now up ahead to McNabb. McNabb He pushes the puck up along the wall. And the Stormhawks would chase, put the puck right back out in the neutral zone. Drake tried to push it back in, and the Lightning will go back deep with the puck once again. That puck took a funny bounce right back out front as Arnold had gone to go behind the net to play it. Dangerous play. Another guy open out front. And Stormhawks are chasing here a little bit. Puck down into the corner where Drake is at. Lindell steps across. Both defensemen now battle behind the net. Lindell comes away with it. He's tied up back along the back wall. Lindell will lose the puck. And the Lightning again come away with it. They'll take the shot. Arnold will have it right in the chest. He'll hold on to it, and that's 6:20 to go. Tie game at 1. Shots on goal favoring the Lightning 8-5. Rotunda out there with the Van brothers, Abden and Zeltinger. So Rotunda sets to take the draw. Puck dropped in his feet. Blake Van comes through, touches it, and puck pushed deep, and nice hustle by Blake Van as he wins the race down. Here's Zeltinger, cross to Abden, just a little out front of him. Now here's Olin Van. Zeltinger, he's got guys up front. That puck tipped away out to the corner. Here's Blake Van, back up top to Zeltinger. Zeltinger, he'll fire again. That one rebound out front. So it's tipped on net. Van back now up top to Abden. Abden pushes back down just a little bit too far for Olin Van. Van goes back up top, Zeltinger on top. Back down along the wall. Rotunda attempts the shot, just kind of pops up into the air where the goalie will be able to glove and hold at 5:35 to go here in the first period. D will change. Rotunda and the Van brothers now out there with Thorpe and Dreyer. Rotunda again on the faceoff. He pushes the puck forward. And Olin Van, good work to get the puck first. He pushes the puck down back along the wall. Rotunda and Van will glide. Puck now along the wall. Thorpe tries to hold it in the zone. He will be successful. Puck now down along the wall where they battle. Now comes out. Here comes Lightning. They got numbers 2-on-1. And Arnold with another big save. And 5:03 to go here in the period. We're still 1-1 game. Nickel, Heinz, Brandt now out there with Dreyer and Thorpe. Nickel wins the face-off over to Thorpe. Thorpe gets it up to Heinz. Heinz to go across ice to Brandt. That pass intercepted. Lightning will regroup. Heinz with good chases. The Lightning now retreat back behind their net. Lightning looking to break out. They look for a cross ice pass. They got a man, and they again have numbers. Another shot, gloved and saved, and that's about the 5th 2-on-1 Lightning have come down with here 10 minutes into the game. 4:34 to go, 1-1, shots on goal in favor of the Lightning, 10-7. Kleva out there with McNabb and Nutter. Kleva on the faceoff. Nab first to come away with the puck. Nab, he chips it off the wall ahead to Nutter. Nutter gains possession. He looks to go back to the middle. That intercepted by the Lightning players. Lightning, they again look for that wide cross ice pass to their wing. This one's going to be a bit too far and an icing. And we'll have an offensive zone faceoff for the Stormhawks with 4:15 to go. Kleva on the draw with Nutter and McNabb. And a false start there on the draw. Lightning center will be thrown out of the circle. And we'll try it again. Puck dropped in the feet. Lightning player, first one to scoop it out. And puck goes behind the net. The Kleva will chase. Lightning will spin, come away. So they efficiently break out of the zone. Have a guy coming through the middle. That pass just a bit behind them. the Lightning player, the first one back to get there again. Puck tied up in some feet, and it's going to be offsides. 3:50 to go here in the first period, as we're still a 1-1 game. Puck drop, play, but wins the faceoff back this time. So it goes back to break. Here's Lindell. Lindell comes up along the wall. He tried to force the pass to Nutter. That one didn't click. And the Lightning will take possession of the puck. They come back through the middle of their center. That pass intercepted, but the puck just lays there. And the Lightning again are first to the puck. Puck now back behind the net. Lindell's there along with Flavor. Puck pushed back around the net. Here's the break. He loses the puck. Now there's Lindell. Good pressure being applied again by the Lightning. Lightning come walking out in front of the net. Nearly get a shot, and McNabb just has to chip the puck up ahead. And again, Lightning efficiently come out as catching the Stormhawks in the change. At least the D were changing. Oh man, that was almost a disaster. So I haven't looked past the Zeltinger, and I don't know if it hit something, but went right into Arnold's feet. Here's Avon up along the wall to McNabb. McNabb tries to push the puck out of the zone, fails to do so. Right back down the wall it goes. Lightning have a guy out front. That intercepted by Zeltinger. Another save required by Arnold. Here's Kleva. Kleva tries to come up the wall. And he gains the zone, but loses the puck. And the Lightning once again have it as Stormhawks have to change back behind the play. Here's Abbott. He looks ahead. He's got Blake Van in the middle. That's going to be a trip. And Stormhawks will have numbers as they get ready to go on the power play. Owen Van, he loses the puck, and we're going to have the whistle as Blake Van draws the trip at 2:04 to go here in the first period. Stormhawks need this power play to try to swing the momentum back a little bit, as the Lightning have kind of controlled play largely here in the first period. Rotunda, Van, McNabb out there with Abbott and Zeltinger. Puck goes forward, Lightning first to control. So they gain possession, and puck comes all over the zone, or Zeltinger will chase. Zeltinger, he'll gain the puck. He goes over to Abbott. Puck jumps off his stick, and the puck will again bounce back into the zone, where Rotunda will take it. Over to Zeltinger, he sets up behind the net to Abbott. Abbott, puck bounces back off his stick again. And Zeltinger again has to get the puck. Now over to McNabb. McNabb has it. He looks ahead to Blake Van. Stormhawks have numbers here as they blow a tire. Here's Blake Van. His shot. It goes in. And Van scores right between the 5-hole of the Lightning goalie. And a much-needed goal with 1:30 to go here in period number 1. The Stormhawks take a 2-1 lead. Van from McNabb on a great pass, stretch pass by McNabb, and Van takes care of the rest. We'll come out there with the Van line. Here's Blake Van. Blake tries to get the puck deep, fails to do so, but Olin Van right there to pick it back up. Puck went back to Dreyer, who tried to go to Thorpe, puck in his feet. And a shot attempt there. Rotunda blocks it with the shin pads. Stormhawks kind of chasing here a little bit again. And Thorpe will intercept that pass. He loses the puck in the feet. Now here's Owen Van. Stormhawks have a chance at numbers. Blake Van can't quite catch the puck. And Lightning come right back into the zone. That intercepted by Thorpe. Thorpe just pushes it up out of the zone. Owen Van will chase. He's taken down, and we're going to have another penalty drawn. This one by Owen Van as he's held as he tries to go around the man. And at 45.5 seconds to go, Stormhawks will go back to the power play where they just scored. So we'll have Nickel, Brandt, Olin Van out there with Lindell into break. Nickel wins the faceoff back to break. He tries to push it up the wall to Brandt, fails to do so. Now he chips the puck over to Lindell. Good pressure by the Lightning as they are aggressively pressuring those point positions. And they now get the puck. Good hold by Hudson Nickel. Stormhawks looking to set up, but still just cannot maintain control of the puck. And now here come the Lightning out of the zone. They look like they might have numbers, but the puck now just pushed back in deep where Brandt will gather it. Brandt cuts back into the middle. He now looks over to Nickel. Nickel will have it 5 seconds left here in the period. Nickel makes a move. He's going to have a chance at a shot. Pushed away. And that's going to end period number 1. Stormhawks exit the period with a 2-1 lead, being outshot 11-8. Power play goal late in the period by Blake Van gives them the lead. We'll be back. All right, period number 2 about to commence. Got 15 minutes on the clock. Stormhawks 1:15 left on the power play. They'll start the period with Kleba, Nutter, Heinz, Abin, and Zeltinger. Abin gets the puck, gains his own, and pushed back out. And Zeltinger gets the puck to Here's Kleba. He gains his own. He'll just push it in deep. He takes a hit for it. And the Lightning, again, get the puck. And they're just content to ice this one. And 14:33 to go here in period 2. 49 seconds left on the Stormhawk power play. Stormhawks have an offensive zone draw. Same 5 on the ice for the Stormhawks. Face-off won by Kleba. Zeltinger gets the puck. And the Stormhawks look to set up on the power play across ice to Kleba. Kleba back up top to Zeltinger. He shoots. That one kicked out to the side by the goalie as Heinz was tied up out front. And Lightning chip it out to the corner. This is not going to have enough for an icing. And the Lightning player bursts to the puck. Kleba and Abin commence back behind the goaltender. They were still back behind there. This Lightning player just killing off valuable time on the power play. Lightning coaching staff looking for a penalty. The Stormhawks finally come out of the zone. Here's Heinz. 7 seconds to go on the power play. Heinz, he'll come down on his backhand. His shot pushed just wide. Here's Abin. Abin across the Thorpe. Thorpe over to Kleba. Both teams now at full strength. Thorpe, he pressured from behind. He turns the puck over. The Lightning come back out of the zone. And they are in the midst of a change and kind of an awkward position there. And allows the Stormhawks to gain possession of the puck. Dreyer, he looks ahead to Heinz. That pass just wide of him. Icing waved off as they say it was tipped on the way. Kleba now pursues down into the corner. Puck broken out of the zone. Thorpe gives chase. Now across to Dreyer. Dreyer, he looks ahead now at Olin Van. Van, he gains the zone. And he's taken down again. Rotunda holds the puck at the line. He fires a shot off the goalie's mask. Up above the net. Blake Van now back to the puck. Ahead to Olin Van. Olin looking back for Blake as he's cut into the net. That pass tipped and intercepted. And now Rotunda will get the puck again. Rotunda down to Blake Van. He absorbs a big hit. Maintains possession of the puck. Now here's Rotunda. Rotunda. He has it knocked off his stick. And Lightning player gain the zone. He makes a move. He gets around Dreyer. Cross. Over to the circle. Shot. Top corner. Score. A sloppy play there defensively. And with that, the Lightning will tie the game at 2. $12:23 to go here in period number 2. Nickel, Brandt, Heinz, the break, and Lindell. Lindell, he'll just punch the puck down in deep. Puck reverse, here's Brandt. Brandt, he pushes it up to the break. Break into Nickel. That one, puck punched off his stick. And now Brandt, he's tied up along the wall. Nickel comes away with the puck. Nickel tries to make a move, and he'll lose the puck. And here comes the Lightning again with numbers. They try to put it in deep. That puck intercepted by DeBrake along the wall. Now here's Nickel, puck in his feet. He kicks it out to Brandt. Brandt, a little bit of a head of speed. Brandt comes in. He tries to shoot, blocked by the Lightning as they come back out into the neutral zone. DeBrake, he tries to go back to Nickel. That pass intercepted. Lightning gain the zone. They shoot. Saved by Arnold. And 11:34 to go here. Period 2. Arnold with another big save to keep this a tie game. Clava, McNabb, Nutter, Zeltinger, Aben out there for the Stormhawks. Puck drop. Aben punches it out of the zone and Lightning will retreat. Nutter gives chase. Puck stuck along the wall. There's McNabb. He tries to go in deep off of Nutter's skate. Now Clava will get the puck in deep. Goes deep. Reverse now as McNabb gives chase. Here's Nutter giving chase. Clava intercepts the clearing attempt. He ends off to McNabb. McNabb back to Aben. Aben, he's pushed down from behind. And puck cleared. Icing waved off as Zeltinger will play the puck. Zeltinger reverses back behind the net. His Lightning player continues to give chase and pressure. Zeltinger ahead to McNabb. McNabb chips ahead to Clava. Clava tried to go to Nutter. That pass intercepted, pushed back out into the neutral zone. Aben, he'll rifle it back in. Stormhawks are off sides at 10:45 to go in the period. Puck dropped here. Clava loses the job, but puck pass clearing attempt intercepted by Thorpe. Lightning will maintain control as they now break out of the zone and just dump the puck in, get the center ice, puck in deep, up above the net behind Arnold. And the Stormhawks slow getting back in the zone and allowed the Lightning players another chance. This puck sliding out front, nobody there. Lightning now again retreat into their zone. Clava comes with the puck. He sees it to Nutter. Nutter shot saved by the Lightning goalie. Nutter comes away with the puck. He pushes it up along the wall. Clearing attempt, intercepted by McNabb, and then another one intercepted by Thorpe. He pushes it back down to the corner. Good time for a change. Not happening as puck reversed back behind the net. Long shift out here. And puck, long stretch pass is there, but just a bit wide. And at 9:40 to go in period number 2, we're tied at 2. Rotunda out there with the Van brothers to break, and Lindell. Rotunda wins the puck. Face off over to Van. Van backhand shot tipped wide by Rotunda. Here's Olin Van. He tried to go up the point. Not strong enough. It intercepted by the Lightning. And we'll tie up at the blue line and results in the offsides here with 9:23. Same lines out there. Rotunda will set to take the draw. He wins the puck back to break. Cross to Lindell. Lindell will gain the red line. He'll push the puck in deep. And Olin Van will give chase. Van pushes the puck back around the net. To break, pinches to hold. Now here's Rotunda. Rotunda. He decides to slide one out front into the Lightning player feet. And again, there's Blake Van. Blake pulls the puck in at the line temporarily. And now the Lightning will come away with the puck. Ooh. Lightning player racing down the wing, and Arnold with a nice glove save. Here with 8:51 to go in period 2. Lightning kind of taking it to the Stormhawks here again in period 2. Shots on the board say 14-10, but they haven't been updated the last 2 or 3 shots. Nickel, Brandt, Heinz, the forwards is Zeltinger and Abin. Nickel wins the face-off to the side. Zeltinger gets puck, he gets up to Brandt, pops his stick. Lightning player holds it in at the point. Down along the wall, here's Zeltinger again. He reverses back behind the net. He takes a hit, now here's Abin. He looks ahead to Heinz. That pass will tip. So it'd be an icing. And it'll be another defensive zone face-off to the blockers. Or, sorry, the glove side of Crosby Arnold. Nickel set to take the draw. Puck drop. Lightning player wins it. And puck sneaks out of the zone. Good pressure by Heinz. But the Lightning quick to retrieve the puck. And they have numbers again. They have a guy out front. They'll maintain possession of the puck as they loop around the back of the net. Now push the puck back in deep. Slide the puck out front. Zeltinger with a nice play to intercept the pass. He'll be the first back to the puck. But the Lightning intercept another clearing attempt. And now Heinz will try to punch it out. And the puck will clear the zone. Heinz now tied up right in front of the penalty box. Puck in the feet. And Abin's going to take a penalty as he went in and shouldered first to the Lightning player. And he will get a 2-minute rough here with 7:52 to go in period 2. So, Lightning on the power play, tie game. Nickel, Brandt, Dreyer, and Thorpe. The 4 out there for the Stormhawks. Nickel wins the draw. Thorpe punches up so nice. Brandt races down. He's first to the puck. Push it down into the corner. And Lightning now have to go the length of the ice. So they come down the ice. They'll gain the zone. And they'll go out wide. And we're going to get another penalty as Brandt says stick around the player, hooks him down. And with 7:30 to go, Stormhawks in a hole now. As it will now be a 5-on-3 for 1:39 as Abin and Brandt sit in the box. We'll have Clava, Dreyer, Lindell out there, the 3 for the Stormhawks. Clava kicked out of the face-off dot. Now Dreyer will take the draw. Dreyer loses the draw. Lightning look to set up their power play. Push it wide as they work it around the top. Now trade positions. As they look now wide. Walks through the dot. He's shot. Ooh, kicked away, hit a skate out front. And that puck will get out of the zone. And that will kill off some precious seconds here in power play. But the Lightning back in as they reset. Dreyer takes an attempt. And he's ripped. And Lightning will punch the puck right up over Arnold's shoulder after that. And just like that, Apple Valley Burnsville Eastview takes their first lead of the game on a 5-on-3 power play, and still a minute and a half to go on the one-man advantage. So Brant's still in the box for a minute and a half. You have Clava, another to break, Thorpe on the ice. Up deep in the zone, Thorpe will play it over to break. To break tries to push it up along the wall. That will be intercepted though. The Lightning, they'll come down into the zone, and they now set up their power play. Walk it down, back along the side. Into the dot, he's got room. He shoots, he scores again. And within a minute, on a 5-on-3, the Stormhawks give up 2 power play goals, and they're now down 4-2. So a big hold to climb out of here with 6:30 to go in the period. Clava wins the faceoff back to Zeltinger. And here's Abin. Abin, he'll get ridden into the boards. Nutter tries to do the same, but he's wiped it off. And Lightning walk right into the front of the net. And here comes Nutter. Nutter with the puck, he gains the zone. He leaves it behind for Clava. Clava, he tries to shoot. His puck pushed out wide. Deflected out. Here comes Lightning right back out. Zeltinger holds his own, pushes it back down into the corner. And Nutter will give chase. Nutter pushes the puck behind the wall, ridden off. Lightning will come out and break out of the zone. Defenseman has the puck. He's going with some speed. He dumps the puck in off a stick, up into the netting. And 5:46 to go. Here in the second period, the Stormhawks trail 4-2. Rotunda and the Van brothers with Lindell and Dreyer. Rotunda wins the faceoff. Over to Dreyer. Dreyer tries to push up the wall, but that's intercepted. Here comes Rotunda. Rotunda has the puck. So he comes through Sunrise. He chips it down deep into the zone, and he'll give chase. Blake Van, he'll play the puck back behind Olin Van. Olin Van, he'll try to come back out around front. Out to Dreyer. Dreyer, he passes over to Lindell. Lindell, his shot is blocked. And that will come all the way back down in the Lightning offensive zone. Puck underneath Dreyer's stick. Lightning player had a chance. Dreyer breaks up. Here comes Lindell. Lindell, he'll push the puck ahead to Blake Van. Blake makes a move. He comes through the middle. That puck slides through the crease. Rotunda first to the puck. Rotunda has it. He pushes it back to Olin Van. Olin Van back down along the wall to Rotunda. Lightning will push the puck back out. Olin Van, though, first back to the puck. Here's Blake Van. He'll absorb a hit. And Rotunda there now. Rotunda back out to Lindell. Lindell, his shot deflected out. Kicked out by the goaltender. Puck back out. Lindell again holds his own. Lindell, he'll fire it again. This one stopped along the way. And that puck up off the glass. And held puck in Blake Van's feet, but he was going out for a change. And puck now in Rotunda's feet. Jackson Hines will come on the ice. He'll take the puck. Hines, his shot, he pushes it back wide of the net. Dreyer, he'll pinch the hold. He'll be unsuccessful doing so. Lightning coming back again with numbers. That shot on net in the blue line. Arnold kicks it out to the corner. Pass intercepted by Hines. Puck kicked off his stick, but pushed back up ahead by Olin Van. Hines, he walks in, saved by the Apple Valley goaltender. Kick to the corner. Stormhawks finish their changes. Nickel now on the ice with Grant and Hines. Stormhawks look to break out of the zone. Puck pushed up the ice. That intercepted by Thorpe. He'll push the puck all the way back down in the zone. Grant first to give a chase. Apple Valley Burnsville, they come back out. Pushed out wide to the side. And Lightning again will gain the zone. They'll go back down deep behind the net. Break there as he tries to wrestle him off the puck. unsuccessful doing so as Lightning maintain control and possession. Puck left behind to break. He tries to battle it out. Nickel tried to make a move to get it out. Fails to do so. Lightning again control the puck. Back out front. Another chance at a shot. That one deflected out wide before getting to Arnold. Here's another one walking in the slot. Good save by Arnold. Puck bouncing around it out in front of Arnold. And finally the whistle will blow as Crosby will cover the puck. At 2:58 to go here in period 2. 4-2. Lightning leading the Stormhawks. And I think we're going to get offsetting minor penalties here as Brandt and a Lightning player will go to the box. Here with 2:58 to go. So we'll stay 5-on-5. Play with McNabb, Nutter with Abbott and Zeltinger on the ice. Face off one over to Zeltinger. Zeltinger pushed behind the net to Abbott. Abbott pushes up along the wall to Nutter. Ahead to play, but he tries to push the puck in the offensive zone. Push back, Nutter will go. He tries to go deep. Now Abbott, he'll push the puck down all the way behind the net. So Valley Burnsville pushes the puck back up along the wall, and they will break back out of the zone. And that puck sneaks out of the zone, and Lightning will have to regroup here at 2:24 to go in period. Abbott steps up, tries to hold the zone, and that will hop up over the bench. Out of play at 2:20 to go here in period number 2. Same 5 skaters for the Stormhawks. This is a neutral zone draw, will be taken by Clava. Puck drop, tied up in the feet. The Valley Burns will be the first to gain control. They'll walk into the zone. Shot, good block by Zeltinger. Second shot, stopped by Arnold. And then puck slid out through the slot. Nobody there. We'll come back out to the neutral zone. They throw it back in, and it'll be offsides. And 2:06 to go here in period 2. We're still 4-2. We're going to have a center ice face-off. Rotunda and the Van brothers to break and Lindell. Rotunda ties up his man as he tries to bowl through him. Puck's still down on their feet, but Apple Valley Burnsville first to get it, and they'll just push the puck deep. Break, nice move behind the net. He escapes away. He looks to push the puck up the ice, but he'll lose it. And they'll have to regroup. Here's Olin Van. He goes across ice to Blake Van. He'll kick it out of the zone and give chase. Now some good pressure being put on by the Stormhawks. Lightning come back out and they counter quickly back down into the offensive zone. Puck back along the net. The break rides him out into the wall. Where Lindell will take the puck. Lindell ahead to Blake Van. Van he'll whiff on the pass attempt. And the Lightning come right back in the zone where they have a man cutting back door. Just a bit wide for him. And puck tied up. Blake Van, he'll just punch it out to center ice. And Lightning will regroup. They go right back into the offensive zone. The break sends it right back out. And Lightning will attempt to tag up, but go back in a bit early. And with 58.4 to go here in the second period, 4-2, Lightning lead the Stormhawks. Brandt late getting onto the ice here, and we'll have a false start on the draw. As Nichols sets to take the draw, he wins the puck back to Dreyer. Dreyer over to Thorpe. Thorpe looks ahead to Brandt, good pass. Just hops off his stick. Brandt will regain possession of it. He's pushed off the puck. He stays with it behind the net. But the Lightning again come out with the puck first. Race now out in the neutral zone. Good play by Thorpe. He'll turn back. And now here comes Brandt. Brandt makes a nice move, pushes the puck around. He's going to try to slide it out front. That pass intercepted. Left out front. Hines has a chance to shove a stick at it. Stopped by the goalie. Now Nickel pursues. 20 seconds to go here in period number 2. Brant comes out of the pile with the puck. He makes a move on net. He slides it out front. Nickel had a chance. That one kicked aside. Now Thorpe pushed one on net. That one pushed out into the corner. 7 seconds to go. Lightning will just clear the zone, or Heinz will get the puck in neutral zone. That's going to do it for period 2. And at the end of 2 periods, Lightning lead the Stormhawks 4-2. Scoreboard says 19-12 in shots. I think it's probably a bit more. We'll check on that when we come back in the 3rd period. All right, 15 on the clock. Lightning lead the Stormhawks 4-2 here as we enter the third period. Stormhawks will start with Nutter, Clava, McNabb, Thorpe, and Dreyer. Puck drop, and here we go. Lightning will win the draw. Clava comes in, he tries to steal the pass, temporarily has it. Back out of the zone. Back now to Thorpe. Thorpe. Round Nutter ahead to McNabb. McNabb tries to leave for Dreyer. That'll be intercepted. Lightning will take back possession of the puck. Lightning regroup back behind their own net. Nutter gives chase, now reverse back behind. And Lightning will get a player. They're going to have a little breakaway shot pushed wide by Arnold. Good save. The Lightning now again have possession of the puck in the offensive zone. They'll come down, they'll walk down the slot. Nutter tries to interrupt the play. Back up the point. Puck shot wide, bounces around wide, and Lightning first to the puck again as they go deep. Now in the corner. Dreyer intercepts, he pushes back. Lightning again, first back to the puck. They go across ice. Point, his shot kicked out by Arnold. Rebound, another save by Arnold. The third shot pushed wide. McNabb now on the puck. McNabb in the corner. He rims the puck back around behind the net. Or Thorpe has it. Thorpe back to Dreyer. Dreyer, he tries to go cross ice, another tip, and Lightning will again intercept, push the puck deep. Thorpe tries to rim it back out and around. And here comes Nutter. Nutter, the puck, he tries to go for Clava. Puck goes out wide. Clava behind the net. He looks in the slot, nobody there. Lindell holds the zone. He tries to drop with the break. He'll miss, and Stormhawks will be offsides. 13-22 to go here in the third period. Stormhawks, if the win would advance to the championship game tomorrow. The loss likely playing in the third place game. Nickel out there with Brandt and Heinz. Nickel wins a drop, puck pushed in deep. Heinz gives chase. Heinz will hold the puck. He tries to go out front. Brandt pushes the puck just wide. Doesn't get quite to the net. Lightning will go for the long home run pass. That broken up by Lindell. And Heinz picks the puck up. Heinz skates up along the wall. He tries to make a move with the line. That puck knocked off his stick and out of the zone. Offsides. 12:57 to go here in the third period. Nickel on the draw. Nickel wins the draw to the side. Heinz, he tries to push the puck in deep. Lightning defender stops it from going deep. Nickel breaks up the pass. He pushes the puck back in behind. Nickel gives chase now. Nickel back behind the net. A Lightning player will get it and push it out into the corner. They'll sit and hold. So now the group try to break out of the zone. Heinz holds the puck along the wall. Now Lindell tries to hold that puck now out where Brandt would play it at center ice. He temporarily loses the puck, but here's Lindell. Lindell, he tries to push the puck between the defender. That doesn't work. And Lightning will now have the puck behind the net as they look to regroup and break out. Nickel in for checking alone. So here comes Lightning. Heinz, he gets the puck, he pushes it back to Nickel. Nickel, he makes a move, he's got a little bit of space. Nickel, he shoots. That shot whistled wide, held in by Lindell. Lindell, he'll shoot the puck. That also going wide. Lightning will look to break out. They look long stretch pass. Heinz holds the puck at the line, but that's only temporary as Lightning come back out of the zone. Lightning have a guy out front. Owen Van interrupts that play. And here's Heinz. Heinz will get the puck at center ice. He lines up for a slap shot. That one goes behind the net and then goes for a change. Rotunda now giving chase. Puck comes out to Zeltinger. Zeltinger. He goes across to Abin. Abin. He punches the puck up the wall. Stormhawks give chase. And Lightning again will regroup. Owen Van there now. To the side, Blake Van, he holds the puck temporarily at the zone. And he'll now rim the puck deep into the zone. Owen Van again tries to hold his own, fails to do so this time. And here come the Lightning. Now Rotunda has the puck in the corner. Rotunda, he chips it around to Owen Van. Owen Van Some of the breakout attempt pass. Now here's Thorpe. Thorpe regroups behind the net. Zeltinger, he loses the puck right out front. Arnold had no idea the puck had come right back out in near his feet. And luckily the puck pushed just wide. Now the puck tied up behind the net. Owen Van finally takes control of it. So he looks to break out of his zone. Here comes Owen Van. He's got a little bit of speed as he comes down the wall. Van, he pushes out wide. He tries to go across ice to Blake Van. That puck pushed out wide. And the Lightning come back. Off in zone. Maybe Dryer wide. Shot on net. Held by Arnold. And Lightning continue to push and pressure. 10:09 to go here in period 3. It's 4-2. Lightning over the Stormhawks. Clava on the draw. Puck pushed back to Lindell. Lindell takes the puck behind the net. Over to Nutter. Puck bounces off his stick. Lightning get the puck. Bounce it back in deep into the corner. Work the break with Chase. Break tries to push it up the wall. He now will push it up to the line, but held in the zone. Now here's McNabb. McNabb ahead to Clava. Clava crosses with Nutter. Clava, he'll shoot. That save. Rebound. Left out there. Nutter just couldn't quite get to it. Lightning again back out into the neutral zone where Lindell will hold it. Lindell, he makes a move. Puck down in the Lightning player skates. And the Lightning will come back out. They got a guy up ahead of the play. It's got a 1-on-2 temporarily. Clava breaks up the pass back behind along the wall. Lightning again, first to the puck. Now here's Nutter. Nutter, he's going to have a little bit of space and speed. He's 1-on-3 though. And he'll fan on the shot. Clava there to interrupt the breakout attempt. But the puck ends up back out of the zone, and the Lightning again coming through the zone with speed with the puck. Dryer tries to ride his man into the boards. He does. Clava comes away with the puck. So he now comes up and skates. He gets the puck. Gets the puck in deep. Forward line will change, and here comes Heinz now on the forecheck with Branch and Nickel. Lightning moving the puck around the wall. They've had possession of the puck most of this period here in the first half so far. Puck back behind the net. And again, they'll just hold the puck. Wait, they go for a breakout pass. Tipped by Heinz, but it will come out of the zone. Grant blows a tire. And Lightning come in. They'll push one on Arnold again. He's out wide. Lightning again, first to the puck as they go down to the corner. They'll push it back behind net. Here's Thorpe. Thorpe, he looks to chip it up the wall to Heinz. Heinz tries to go back out. Lightning, first to the puck, push it back. And they again go back down behind the goal line. Thorpe, he tries to pin his guy on the wall. Lightning there. Thorpe, he'll come away with the puck. But then have it taken away, and they'll rim the puck back behind the net again. This time it's Nickel. Nickel looks ahead to Brandt. Pass intercepted. Puck back behind the goal line. Now Thorpe again. Lightning have them effectively pinned here. As time kicks off, 7:40 to go here in third period. Puck once again pushed deep. So Lightning are able to get a change. Dryer, he tries to make a pass. He swings and misses. He's then taken down. We got a guy wide open in front. And Arnold will stop and cover. 7:28 to go here in the third period. Lightning up 4-2. Rotunda, Van, Abben, Zeltinger out there for the Stormhawks. They need to make a push here and get one of these two back. On the draw. That one's won. Zeltinger has the puck. Zeltinger over to Abben. Abben. He gets ahead to Blake Olenvan. Olen. The puck off his stick. Lightning will get it again. Here's Abben. Abben, he goes ahead to Olenvan. Just out of his reach. Lightning again, come back, and they again gain the zone. Here's Zeltinger. He reverses back to Abben. Abben looking to go across ice, off a skate. Now here's Zeltinger. Zeltinger around to Abben. Abben. He just tries to push the puck up the wall. That gets out of the zone. But right back it comes. Abben, he just pops the puck up. Here's Olenvan. Olenvan, he throws it off the Rotunda's skate. Rotunda now has the puck. He gets ahead to Blake Van. Blake, he circles at the line. He tries to make a move, and he will lose the puck. This Lightning retreat back into their zone. Owen Van gives chase. And skated by all three forwards as he walks down. Shot, glove, save. Arnold slips up and falls after the catch. 6:18 to go here in the third period. Not a lot of chances at all for the Stormhawks. Shots on the goal on the board say 24-13. 4-2 Lightning. Clava, Nutter, McNabb, Lindell into break. Lightning first to get possession of the puck. They'll push the puck deep. Here's to break. He tries to skate out. Pushed up along the wall. Lightning player intercepts. And they'll push it back behind the net. Here's Lindell. Lindell, he tries to hold along the wall. Now Clava will join in. Clava joins. We've got four guys back along the wall with the puck. Lightning come away with it. Lindell plays the stick. He comes out, but Lightning intercept the clearing attempt, and it goes once again back behind the goaltender where Tabrake now gets it. Tabrake tries to push it up the wall. He'll get it out to the neutral zone, but Lightning will once again have possession of the puck. Puck chipped at center ice, back in deep again, and the Stormhawks will once again have to go the length of the ice. Tabrake has it. He gets pinned along the wall. He loses the puck. Lightning back on the puck first. Here's Tabrake. He's got a little bit of space. He looks ahead to Nutter. Nutter. Pass bounces off his stick, and they're going to be offsides. 5:11 to go here in the third period. 4-2 Lightning lead. Heinz, Nickel, Brandt, Thorpe, and Dreyer. Nickel wins the faceoff. With a Dreyer to Thorpe, who pushes the puck in the corner. Stormhawks need the forecheck. Guy's able to spin behind the net. Nickel now engages. Brandt comes with the puck. He pushes it ahead. Heinz up high. He'll try to put it back down. Intercepted Thorpe. He stops the puck. He chips it back down along the wall into the corner. Nickel gives chase. Now Heinz tries to engage. Puck popped out into center ice. Lightning player first to get the puck. Dreyer goes for a check attempt. He misses. And Arnold has to make yet another save. .436 to go. We're going to get Rotunda and the Van brothers out there with Abbott and Zeltinger. Face off. Tied up in a mess of sticks. Lightning will just maintain control enough just to push it back behind the net. Stormhawks once again forced to go the length of the ice. Here's Blake Van. Blake. He goes cross ice to Owen. Owen will push the puck all the way down along the goal line, but he'll lose the puck. Lightning will come away with it. Owen continues to pressure now. Blake pressures. Abbott, he'll get the puck. He'll shoot it out. Oh, good. Bouncing the puck out front of the net. Goaltender had no idea where it was, but Stormhawks going to get another shot. The puck's just laying out front. A couple of shot attempts there. Really the first pressure of the period, but Stormhawks have had Rotunda now with it. Rotunda too much, and he turns the puck over, and they lose the zone and allow the Lightning to make a change. Rotunda gets the puck, and he throws it back in deep as Olin Van will go give chase. Defenseman will change back behind the play. Stormhawks continue to forecheck. Here's Rotunda. Rotunda has the puck. He'll hold it along the wall. He'll push it back down to the corner. Olin Van. Van tries to get the puck to Lindell. It hops the stick, and now it's a race. Lindell will get there first, but he'll take a hit for it. And the Lightning end up actually with the puck. Here's Nutter. His forward line changes. Nutter gets the puck ahead to McNabb. McNabb pushes the puck down below the goal line. He's first back to the puck. McNabb tries to come out with it. He has the puck taken away. Here's Nutter. Nutter chips back along the wall. Clavel was trying to chip. McNabb fails to connect. Intercepted. Here's to break. Now McNabb. Stormhawks 2:55 to go. They need to get some chances here. Here's Clavel. His shot. Ooh, good deflection by McNabb right out front. 2:46 to go. They must have not started the clock for a little bit there. A couple of chances here in the last minute or so for the Stormhawks. And they're going to pull their goalie here with 2:46 to go, down 2. As Heinz will join as Nutter wins the faceoff. Here's Dreyer. Dreyer, his shot blocked. And they're going to have a race down for the empty net. He shoots, he scores. And the Lightning will take a 5-2 lead with 2:34 to go on a block shot from the point. Face off. Won by the Lightning. They again get possession. They again push the puck deep. Arnold will play the puck alongside the net. Nutter ahead to McNabb. McNabb, he has some speed. He drops for Clayville. His shot wide of the net. Dreyer down below the goal line. And they have no second defenseman right now as Dreyer stays down below the goal line. Puck pinned down into the corner. Thorpe able to hold. Thorpe holds it along the line. He's going to look. He chips it out front. McNabb nearly had a tip. .154 to go here. 5-2. Lightning leading the Stormhawks. Nickel, Heinz, Brandt, Abben, Zeltinger on the ice. Lightning win the faceoff. Heinz gives chase. He tries to pin his man along the wall. Puck now pushed out into the corner. Brandt tries to give chase, but ends up being turned over. Zeltinger has puck. He tries to go back up along the wall. Lightning get it. They'll just go deep again. On net, Arnold has to make a stop. Here's Abben. Abben ahead to Heinz. Heinz tries to go wide, and they're going to be offsides. With 1:22 to go. Heinz, Nickel, Brandt, Zeltinger, Abben. Stormhawks down 3, 1:22 to go. Face off. Nickel won it to the side, but Apple Valley Burnsville first to get to the puck. And Abben has to go all the way back, and they'll retreat again. Abben tries to force the puck up, held at the zone. And Brandt now has the puck. Brandt, he tries to go for a skate. He loses the puck. Heinz tries to take a slap shot. Doesn't get very good wood on it. And Lightning push the puck back out, neutral zone. Brandt will take it. Zeltinger ahead to Nickel, puck turned over. Zeltinger has the puck again, he hands off to Abben. As they seem to content to run the clock out here with 40 seconds left. Puck back into the center ice, and they'll change behind the play. Here's Olin Van with 30 seconds left, over to Blake. Blake makes a move up the line. Now hands off to Lindell. Lindell, his shot, right into a shin pad. And once again, the Lightning come out with speed. They have a 2-on-1. Puck pushed out wide. 8 seconds to go. Puck whistled wide. This is going to do it. Stormhawks will lose here. The Apple Valley Burnsville Eastview Lightning 5-2, outshot 27-17 on the scoreboard. They likely are playing for third place tomorrow afternoon.